I'm sideways for this podcast, but overall, like this podcast, it was serviceable. There was nothing wrong with it, but it wasn't one where I was like, oh, wow, I can't wait to tell people to listen to this one. It was just like, okay, that was an okay podcast, but it wasn't something that I felt at the end that I was like, wow, I'm really glad I listened to that.
Yeah, I'm a thumb sideways too. So I just kind of felt like it was a little uneven, and actually like a little disjointed at times, I guess. I mean, sometimes it's felt like the episodes are sort of loosely thematically connected, but those are some of the ones I like the most.
I think this podcast is far better than it has any right to be, or that at least I thought, based on the title, because I was thinking, Candyman. This was good because you got true crime, you got some film history, you got some really interesting discussions about representation and poverty. So it touches on like a lot of different things here. So I'm going to go with a thumbs up.
I'm going with a mild thumbs up. I share a lot of Toby's unevenness issues, but the parts that were interesting were really interesting. I really did like I like media about film. In particular, there's a lot of interesting stuff here. The public housing stuff is interesting. The film stuff is interesting. So I can't give it a thumbs down. So yeah, it's a mild thumbs up for me for this podcast.